Following are the advantages and outcomes you can expect after 100 days of NoFap. 1. There will be no more negative emotions. Masturbation abstinence can help you overcome negative emotions like loneliness and self-hatred. Have you ever experienced the loneliness that follows a successful round of jerking off? This has been reported by a large number of people. That's the way things are. Masturbation can sometimes feel like a depressing anticlimax, a deep sense of loneliness following an orgasm that was not shared with anyone. This occurs frequently as a result of boredom, which is one of the triggers of masturbation and addiction. Loss of a companion, loneliness, melancholy, failure, or simply a poor day at work are all factors to consider. Orgasm would provide a brief reprieve from these unpleasant feelings, making you feel wonderful only at the time of experiencing it. Dopamine levels drop once the event is ended. You become fatigued, unmotivated, and depleted of energy. At this vulnerable period, those unpleasant emotions you were seeking to avoid would simply seep back in. To get past these problems, NoFap advises you to embrace healthy habits, willpower, discipline, and, most importantly, positivity. Life is full of ups and downs, as well as bad feelings. But, in the end, it's about how effectively you can deal with things in your life. 2. Testosterone levels will increase. Testosterone is a man's most significant hormone. On day 7 of NoFap, testosterone levels will rise by 45%. In your body, NoFap will develop a natural testosterone level. Your brain receives an excessive quantity of dopamine when you watch porn. The quantity of dopamine released by heroin and jerking off to a porn release is the same. Dopamine deficiency equals testosterone deficiency. So, if you want your body to create and maintain the highest level of testosterone possible, you should start using NoFap. 3. Improved sex life. Additional benefits of NoFap include stronger and more intense orgasms, improved libido, and other good changes in a person's sexual life. Masturbation and porn addiction can have a devastating effect on other people's sexual relationships. It may have a negative impact on a person's sex life since it causes genital desensitization. It is characterized by a sense of numbness and an inability to experience the appropriate level of pleasure. This is due to the fact that your genitals have become accustomed to a certain level of sexual stimulation that you may not be able to achieve with a partner. It frequently leads to a partner's unhappiness and dissatisfaction. It's also linked to a stronger dopamine rush from a specific experience than your partner provides. As a result, the level of sensation provided by your partner will only result in a small amount of dopamine release, insufficient to make you feel fulfilled, resulting in pornographic erectile dysfunction, in which a person struggles to get or maintain an erection. Because their brains are already habituated to impulses from the screen, they find it difficult to be stimulated by a real companion. Self-esteem issues, shattered confidence, performance anxiety, sadness, and other negative feelings can all have an impact on one's sexual performance. Abstention from porn and masturbation allows your body to forget about the strong pleasure it has been accustomed to. The number of dopamine receptors in your brain will rise over this time. You'll be shocked to learn that even the little bit of stimulation from your spouse can make you feel energized. 4. Boost in productivity. NoFap will assist with more than just despair, anxiety, and loneliness. It will also increase your productivity. People are frequently advised to keep their brains and hands engaged throughout the period of self-challenge. Boredom is, after all, one of the most common causes of masturbation. They've tried a variety of methods to keep themselves occupied. Some people, for example, prefer to learn new activities and build healthy habits, while others focus on strengthening their bonds with family and friends by spending quality time with them. Some people also go above and beyond with their employment, setting objectives and focusing their attention on reaching them as a means of avoiding porn and masturbation. Whatever methods are used, the end outcome is usually an increase in production. From a busy mind and a working hand, you can't expect anything less. Aside from the mental stability that comes with new habits, lifestyles, and social relationships. New habits, lifestyles, and social relationships reduce stress, enhance sleep, and increase energy. 5. A higher standard of living. Maintaining healthy behaviors and practices during the NoFap period increases your overall quality of life. NoFap encourages you to take charge of your life, as well as your choices and decisions. The benefits to one's total health, both physical and mental, cannot be overstated. 6. Self-assurance soars. Through goal setting, NoFap helps you gain confidence in yourself. When you establish a goal and achieve it, you gain confidence in yourself and your abilities. NoFap's ultimate purpose is to stay away from porn and masturbation. If you are truly willing to give it up, you will feel euphoria, gain a greater sense of direction, and gain confidence when you ultimately accomplish. It's important noting that, while abstinence is the goal of NoFap, it's not the only goal. You may have multiple relapses, but you should never feel like a failure because of them. After all, winners aren't those who never fall, but rather those who fall and learn to rise each time until they master how to avoid falling completely. That is how NoFap aids in the cessation of masturbation and porn addiction, by providing you the confidence to get back up after a relapse, till you fully understand how to master it. 7. More focused, your concentration will improve, and you will begin to pay great attention to minor details. If you're having difficulty reading a book, you can begin a NoFap challenge right now. People nowadays want everything as soon as possible. They simply do not want to wait, which is problematic because it affects concentration levels. Because it keeps the mind from wandering aimlessly in all directions. Concentration is essential for everything you accomplish in life. You can't accomplish anything if you don't concentrate. You merely have to look around to see that this statement is correct. Work that is done with a focused mind is more enjoyable. 8. Optimism and positivity. NoFap is linked to optimism and positivity, which might help you enhance your view on life. Being optimistic has a number of health advantages: enhanced mental health and stability, lower rates of depression and anxiety, low stress levels, increased stress coping mechanisms, improved social skills, and so on.